I was listening to Evan Pritchard. He is a Native American historian and author, wonderful storyteller. And he was talking about the transitions of seasons. And he said, when the last mulberry is gone, the very, very last one, then Frost Boy will come. And Grandmother Winter is now in charge, at least for a while. So renowned, world-renowned Buddhist teacher Pema Chodron tells us that to cultivate equanimity, we practice catching ourselves when we feel attraction or aversion before it hardens into grasping or negativity. She's telling us just this is growing the muscle of equanimity. We all want to be more awake and alive and less caught in our negative reactivity and the tangles that we get wrapped up in. We want some spaciousness that comes when the grip of I, me, and mine, aversion and attraction melt. When that melts, there can be a lot of relief. Equanimity reflects an understanding that life is constantly changing. This is a flow. We're part of the flow. We're part of the flow. Take a moment and feel the flow of your own breath. We're not striving to be more equanimous. Rather, it is more about a settling back, softening, stabilizing, letting go, being with, moment to moment. Equanimity is about the capacity to be with life as it is. As it is. Come what may, with ease and calm and clear sight. And the good news, our practices, these teachings point us in that direction and support us in this. And Catherine was talking a lot about pain and our response to pain. If we have equanimity only when we are comfortable, we don't really have equanimity, do we? Our aspiration is to maintain equanimity in all conditions, with all people, not just when we're comfortable, and not just when we are with people we like. Camille Hykes is a meditation and Dharma teacher, and she spoke about one of her Tibetan teachers who insisted that they work out in the difficult weather, different weather that's uncomfortable, specifically for this reason, so that his students would begin to have a little more equanimity amidst the discomfort. And I certainly don't think we need to go looking for difficulty in our lives. We could count on that. It's here, it's coming. And with the difficulty comes the opportunity for us to practice and deepen our experience of equanimity. At the Copper Beach retreat, one of the practices we participated in was to walk into a gallery and just look at the different art all around us and see, oh, do I like this one? I don't like this one. I don't really care that much about that one. Like, dislike, don't care. And of course, we saw how quick those responses are. And that was sort of the reflection, to begin to look at how quick like and dislike arises. And then all the stories that proliferate and come up around the attraction and the aversion. Oh yeah, that color there, I don't really like it so much because it reminds me of my aunt and she wasn't very nice to me. And where was my mother? Or I really like that color because it reminds me of ... And we do this. Of course, we do this to other people. And we do this to ourselves. We categorize people and we put them into tight boxes. And we know we know it as selfing and othering, friends, enemies, strangers. So from the small gallery, it was really wonderful practice to ourselves, to our families, our communities, world stage. The teaching in the art gallery was about pausing and noticing and getting curious about our attachments and aversions. Less intrigued with content and more curious about how this mind works, how the mind works. We need to remind ourselves that awareness is our dearest and greatest ally. It reveals to us where we are attached and reactive, attracted, repulsed, holding on. It shows us where we are entangled. Susan loves that word, twizzle, where we're twizzled. I'm going to share a little snippet with you and see if you identify. And this was a reflection of Donna Feld's, the poet. Sometimes my meditation is more a wrestling mat than an oasis. And it's embarrassing how often I release the same thoughts again and again. I bring myself back to the moment as it is. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not neutral. Just life unfolding in me. Just this. Just this. The relief of letting go, of unclenching. This is how it is. And because life won't always be like this, we know that. This is a poem from Donna Feld's entitled Allow. There is no controlling life. Try corralling a lightning bolt containing a tornado. Dam a stream and it will create a new channel. Resist and the tide will sweep you off your feet. Allow and grace will carry you to a higher ground. The only safety lies in letting it all in, the wild and the weak, fear, fantasies, failures, and success. When loss rips off the door of the heart, or sadness veils your vision with despair, practice simply becomes bearing the truth in the choice to let go of your known way of being. The whole world is revealed to your new eyes. Let's not lose sight of the fact that equanimity doesn't mean that we are passive bystanders indifferent to pain and pleasure, or that we've ungrasped life or the world around us. It is not disengaging. We are engaging our innate capacity to act from a freedom that is beyond attraction and aversion. But we need the pause. We need to pause. Did you know that Gandhi took Mondays off so that he could meditate and find stillness, so that his actions would be motivated from the heart, not from attraction and aversion? I'll close with Rumi's words. They may be very familiar to you. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense.